Hey YouTube, this is Zach with Achilles Financial. Today we're going to be talking about Osprey Technology Acquisition Corp again. This is a company we've talked about since their original merger date announcement back at the very beginning of this year in February, and it is finally happening. They had one piece of news today and another event that will be playing into tomorrow. This is the SPAC merger. This is the SPAC that is going to be taking BlackSky public, and that merger meeting is happening tomorrow, September 8th. During that meeting, if you are a shareholder, you should have already received the meeting vote capabilities. So if that came through your shareholder alerts, for example, I'm using TD Ameritrade, which you see here on the platform today, then you should have already gotten that invitation, at which point it would ask you to vote on a number of items. The very important one is should they complete their merger, and that is something that I personally voted yes. I have 100 shares of SFTW. Today was a good day because they were up 6%, and it was not on the impending merger, but rather they announced that they secured a multi-year contract which has an estimated value of around $30 million, and that contract is with IDIQ, and that is the National Geospatial-Intelligence Agency that is used for monitoring global economic activity. So they are going to be utilizing all of that funding to further enhance their platform and to further develop and launch their satellites so that they can acquire more revenue. Now, there haven't been any major announcements associated with the contract that will show what years that'll be coming in, when they can start recognizing that revenue, because there's a difference between when you can recognize it and when you can sign that contract. So we're going to be looking for that. But we already announced that we were going to be watching this stock and we wanted to play it into earnings. So we've already played the options at the $10 level. We're seeing those start to run up. The question is how far and how quick can those run going into tomorrow? The company is going to be going public at a very healthy valuation at around $1.5 billion. It's currently above that $10 threshold. The question will be, is this going to be a RIP type of SPAC, or are we going to see it drip down? And the reason why I want to highlight the potential there is we've already made another video covering that, which you can watch. I'll link that up here above, so it'll be appearing on the screen right now. But the important thing that I want to highlight is this company is coming public at a $1.5 billion valuation when they currently only are going to be posting around $40 million in total sales. So the reason why that is so important is because that contract value is coming in at $30 million. So depending on how many years that showcases, we're going to see that value showcase, or we're going to see that value amortized over that total contract capabilities. So the question is, are we going to see kind of that initial rip that we saw back in February? Do we have the capability to go to $12? I don't think that they have enough news right now to sustain that valuation, and I do think that they're going to end up lower than that $10 a share value that they are currently priced in at, just due to the fact that they already had a negative adjustment. But before I make any finalized decisions, I'd like to hear more about this contract and when they can start recognizing that revenue. Overall, I really like the company. I think there's a lot of potential, but I don't see any way that we're breaking out of the current trend line here of this kind of $10 share, although there is increased optimism, but we don't really have an idea of what that's going to look like. So that is the short summary today associated with BlackSky, which will be trading under, hopefully soon, BSKY, but right now that is Osprey Technology Acquisition Corp, SFTW. So we'll be watching that going forward, and I do think that it's going to be an exciting one. So if you find this content helpful, please leave a like and subscribe. And if you want to learn more about options trading, stock trading, feel free to join the Discord in the description down below. Thanks for watching. Talk to you later.